Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel VT English Mori, and today is a revision day. Yes, we will see all three simple present, past, future tense today. It's a revision video. Let's begin. We saw yesterday present, future tense, right? I think you guys are remember all tenses, and it is just a refresh session. We'll start with present simple tense. We all know present simple tense is used to talk about our habits, daily routine, and general truth and repeated action. Like we learn English daily. This is a habit, right? It's a daily routine. For these kind of sentences, we have to use present simple. The common time words are used in present simples are every day, usually, always, often, sometimes. These words, and you all know the structure: subject plus V1 base form plus object. And the slight difference is he, she, it, we have to use es, which means third singular person. Subject plus V5 plus object. V1 for I, you, we, they. Subject plus V1 plus object for I, you, we, they. Subject plus V5, yes, like drives, rides. We all, you guys are remember that third person singular, we have to add yes plus or es on the end of the verb, right? We have to use yes plus V5 plus object a for he, she, it. And we all know for negative sentence, this for I, you, we, they, he, she, it, all are same. We have to use V1. The rule, are you guys remember that the rule? We have to use V1 after does or does not. Yes, subject plus does not plus V1. In positive sentence, we use subject plus V5. There are no use. We will not use does for in the positive sentence. We are used in negative sentence only. That's why I insist after does we have to use V1 base form. That is the rule. And I, you, we, they is simple. She, subject plus do not plus V1. You guys remember when we use do, does for questions? Do you want coffee? Do you do you have any help? Do you have anything? Do you have need something? Like at that time we have to use do. In negative sentence, we all know in negative sentence we have to use does not or do not. In short forms, don't. To stress something, to stress some, to emphasize some work, at the time we use do or does. These are the basic rules for present simple tense. And the next is past simple tense. We all know past simple tense talk about actions completed in the past. The sentence structure is easy. Subject plus V2, which means past simple, plus object. Here also after did we always use V1. In present tense also after does we have to use V1. Do or does we have always use V1. Here also the same rule, after did always use V1. Okay. And there are two types in past simple. Be verb, action verbs. We all know be verb is state, feeling, conditions, situation. Action verbs it's doing something. It's an action, about action. In be verb we use was, were. In action words we use V2 past simple. Like be verb ask questions like am I describing how I was or am I doing something. If you feel nervous at that time, you have to say about I was nervous. Okay. If you did something, the task, or you finish the work, I finished the work. That's it. You have to explain I was busy, I was tired, I was happy, we were happy. Describing the situation, condition, feeling at the time only we have to use was or were. We all know was is used for I, he, she, it, were for you, we, they. We have to use was and were when we describing the situation, about some feeling, about state, conditions. At that time I felt it, at that time I faced this condition, at that time my mind is like that. And we have to use I was, we were, they were, you were, she was. Okay. If you are talking about the action, you do not use any be verbs like was and that. You just use the verb past simple verbs like I drive the car, she traveled to Canada, or else I won the match. And if you are stressing something about how you practice for that match, I was tired while practicing for my match. At that time you have to use was. Try to understand it. We have to use was and were at the state, condition, feeling, conditions only, situations only, or else leave it. You have to focus on action verbs only. And then it's simple. We have completed the simple past tense. Now we will move to the simple future tense. Simple future tense is a future, predictable, predictions, decisions made now we will execute in future. I will become a IAS officer, I will become an accountant. That is, we have made the decisions now, but our plans are executed in future. Like promises, I will keep this secret with me only, I will promising with someone. And offer, will you need something you are offering, I will want to work with you, I will give some change for you, I will give some tips for you. Like offer, you are offering something to someone. The structure is simple, subject plus will. Always we use will in future, will plus V1. And in negative sentence, subject plus will not plus V1. The common time words are tomorrow, soon, later, next week, next month, next year, in the future, tonight, one day I will become an accountant. One day I will clear the interview. I will place a job in a big four company in top MNC company, like that. One day we will achieve our dream. One day we will become a fluent speaker like native speaker. These are the revisions. I think you guys are remember all these stuffs. It is, don't try to memorize it, try to understand it. It is easy for you to, if you memorize something, it will forget easily. If you learn and if you enjoy the learning process and you get some stuff from it, it will never forget in your mind, because it is not a short time plan. We will want to become a fluent speaker. If we memorize it, it will not working for us. If you want to speak genuinely, you have to learn from your heart and not from your mind. You have to enjoy the learning process. This is not a big thing. We all know about what that was. We all know something about an English. We just organize it in a right way to speak with others confidently. That is the process, and I believe we are going to the right directions. And sometimes I am also feel break down, and my mind always says that leave it, it is not working for you. But good things take time. You have to work on it every day, then only you will reach the top or achieve your goal. Ups and downs are usual, but you have to overcome it and try to consistent on your goal. Okay, thank you guys watching this wonderful video. I am going to share a mini mock test for you to test your understandings. It's not about exams. Okay, try to answer it. If you guys are answer it in about 8 to 9, your understanding is too good and you are doing great work. Try to check answers at the end once you finish your